Thursday and Friday from 11 to 9, and both Cherryville Country Club and the North Lake Country Club are accepting new memberships at this time. The Cherryville Country Club golf course is also available to the public. Come on down for a great meal and great golfing experience. Cherryville Country Club and the North Lake Country Club.
All right, we're back a little bit late here to the top of the ninth. And Danny, update us, buddy.
Okay, we got Josh Beam at the bat for post 100. Got a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes on the left-handed hitter.
And the next pitch, a drive. Oh, the left fielder was playing way in.
Shallow.
And Josh just planted it near the fence.
He's going to take three bases on this.
Yep.
Stand-up triple.
A triple for Beam, leading off the ninth.
Where in the world was that left fielder playing? He's playing right behind the third baseman.
I was going to say about Little League depth there or something.
Anyhow.
Or closer.
That's right.
I mean.
So that's a triple. That'll bring up the second baseman, Brett Huff. Brett's 5 RBIs on the night, 2 for 5.
I guess they were just looking for Beam to pull it, being a left-handed hitter and all. Here's Huff. Huff fouls it off. Strike 1. Appreciate you listening in, watching tonight on whatsupshopper.com.
Hope you're enjoying the ball game as well as we are.
And
Cherryville can hold on. We'll win this series and advance to round 3 of the Area 4 playoffs to start on Sunday.
The pitch ripped. Look out there.
Almost
Beam
got
ducking.
Beam in the head.
0-2 on Huff.
Of course, post 100 can hold on. Like I said, they will win this series, and we'll be taking on either Shelby or Huntersville.
11-6 our score right now. The pitch. Breaking ball stayed in.
I might say that Shelby's in the driver's seat, up 2 games to 1, having won last night's game 10-5 over Huntersville.
The pitch. Oh, nearly hits Huff. 2-2.
And of course, Shelby will be at home tomorrow night. I'm sure they're going to be a packed house there to see that ball game.
Some Cherryville folks probably go over there.
Oh, there'll be 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. And it's a bouncer to third. Now, Beam kind of hung out to dry. He didn't get back. And he's in a run down. And Knight tried to tag him. Did he get him? Yeah.
He did.
I didn't know if he tagged him or not. So to put out will go 5-2 on Beam. And it'll be a fielder's choice for Huff, 1 out. 1 out for Seth Weekly, the first baseman.
2 for 5 for Seth tonight.
Weekly, good hitting night. Bunch of Cherryville players.
Oh, they have.
And here's a bouncer over third baseman. It is a fair ball.
They see it to Seth stopped.
Yep, but
Huff didn't. Ball.
Huff's going to come on. Coach Reynolds waving him home. Here's the throw to the plate. Huff slides safe.
RBI, double. Seth stopped about 10 or 12 feet up the line.
Yeah,
just for a moment there he did.
He didn't know it was a fair ball. It was right on the line. Must have hit the chalk. Chalk fair.
Another run scored.
Mm-hmm. It is 12-6.
That'll bring up third baseman Sam Travis. Single his last time up. And a run scored.
I got to correct my scorebook here. I messed up.
It's not unusual.
For us tonight. Comedy of errors at times up here. Tell you what, 2-0 on Travis. Danny, may I borrow the whiteout?
Yes, you can have my whiteout. There it comes.
The pitch. 2-0 pitch, a ball.
Well, we didn't get the lineups until about 2 or 3 minutes.
We never get the lineups till 2 or 3 minutes to go on.
And you both messed up the books.
Yeah. 3-0 pitch, strike 1. Did you mention Sam had a base hit and a run scored?
I did.
Okay.
I sure did.
I was working on my scorebook at the time. Here's pitch, 3-1 fouled off. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a run in, and a runner at second for Cherryville. Up 12-6. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. The pitch. Ball 4. Ball 4. Travis to first. And Blake, the Blue Miss, Mosteller.
Blake's had a great night in the field. I'd like to see him pick up a base hit here.
And here's a grounder to third. Throw to second goes awry. Second baseman just missed it.
Sure did.
And a runner coming home is Weekly. Down to third, Travis.
Error on the second baseman.
Fielder's choice for Mosteller. And Weekly scores. It's 13-6. Travis to third on the error. 4. He just missed that
He sure
throw.
did.
And it's Dylan Hastings then. 1 out.
Uh-oh.
I think we're still on. We just can't hear right now. Here's a foul ball, third base side.
There you go.
There we go.
Hastings, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, a sacrifice.
The pitch. Low. 1-1. The pitch, foul, swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 out, runners on the corners.
Ryan Craft on deck.
The pitch. Runner going to second, throw goes down, he's out, or he's safe. And then he's out, fell off the bag.
Run scored.
The run came on in to score anyway. Travis on the stolen base attempt by Mosteller. Mosteller's out 2-4 for out number 2. And it's 14-6. 2 down now.
Travis is on the way in when the ball went to second base.
And
Call strike 3.
That is strike 3 on Hastings for out number 3.
However, post 100 puts 3 runs on the board on 2 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 9th with Cherryville up 14-6.
Most of us will make or assist in making funeral arrangements of some kind in our lives. This can mean making many decisions at a very difficult and emotional time. At Carpenter's Funeral Home of Cherryville, their funeral directors, John Porter and Carol Carpenter, are there to offer help and guidance. Carpenter's Funeral Home promotes the highest ethical and professional standards while maintaining cost-effective service, even winning the Pursuit of Excellence Award. Carpenter's Funeral Home, 1100 East Main Street in Cherryville, a member of the North Carolina Funeral Directors Association. Cherryville and North Lake Country Club are both open to and welcome to the public. Both locations have been recently remodeled and are available for weddings and receptions, also reunions, corporate and private parties, and more. The Cherryville Country Club is open for lunch and supper Thursday and Friday from 11 to 9, and both Cherryville Country Club and the North Lake Country Club are accepting new memberships at this time. The Cherryville Country Club golf course is also available to the public. Come on down for a great meal and great golfing experience. Cherryville Country Club and the North Lake Country Club.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Akers. We go to bottom of the 9th, and it's do or die time for Union County, Danny.
It sure is.
9th to batter up.
Post 100 with an 8-run lead. You'd think they would wrap this thing up here with 3 outs here in the bottom of the 9th.
Andrew Knight, 0-2 the count. Dylan Hastings pitch, a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Knight. Knight, Peterson, and Ray due up for Union County Post 535. The pitch. And it's ball 2. Tell you what, after being beaten 18-1 in game 2, they sure look like a different team last night. Union County got to give them kudos, all the credit in the world.
Absolutely.
There because,
that was a great ball game last night.
It was. Cherryville had a chance there in the bottom of the ninth.
They did.
Tie it up. Couldn't do it. Union County held on for the win. Come down here tonight. We had a 1-1 game going for a while. Then it got 9-1, then 9-6. Now Cherryville's battled back and gotten some more runs, 14-6, and that ball fouled off. 2-2 on Knight.
Guys are going out to talk with Hastings.
They're talking there and now ready to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Andrew Knight.
Thank you, fans, for your listeners for staying up with us tonight.
And viewers.
Most of you, and viewers, yeah, that's right. And most of you don't have to get up in the morning, but
I do.
Right here's one that does, and I'll feel a lot better getting up with a win, hopefully, for Post 100.
And it's ball 3 on Knight. Three-two the count on Andrew Knight. The pitch. And it's fouled off. 45-minute delay in the start of tonight's game as they got the field ready because of the rain shower or storm at 5 o'clock. And we got started at 7:45 tonight. Been a lot of runs, a lot of hits in the game. There's a base hit up the middle for Knight. So he's not giving in here in the bottom of the ninth. Base hit for that young man. He's 3 for 5 on the night with 2 RBIs and a run scored. And he might be their best hitter after the way he's looked tonight.
Yeah, he's looked real good tonight.
They got some good hitters. Peterson had a triple and a 2-run triple it was in the 7th. Things went kind of crazy there in the 7th for Cherryville's
Other than
defense.
That one inning, though, it's been a good outing for the Post 100 pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
They've struggled somewhat, but except for that one inning.
Yep. All right, get them new baseball here. Peterson, the right fielder, right-handed batter steps in. We're in the bottom of the ninth, 14-6 Cherryville. 1 on, nobody out for Union County, and it's ball 1. Dylan Hastings came in the 7th
inning.
Yeah.
He sure did.
I think the bases were loaded, nobody out when he came
out.
in.
That's right.
The pitch, all inside, 2-0.
Time call. Coach Reynolds out to the mound to talk to his pitcher.
Yep, we're going to have a meeting on the mound there. Coach Reynolds coming out. And we'll remind you folks that Cherryville, with a win here tonight, will get a day's rest before the next round starts. And it's got to start Sunday,
It's
correct?
got to start Sunday, and depending on who wins tells us where Cherryville will play.
That's true. We haven't mentioned that.
Right. Right now, Cherryville could be playing at home Sunday against Shelby. They could be on the road against Huntersville as well.
All right, here we go. 2-0 the count on Peterson. Hastings pitch, and therefore a strike.
And the reason Cherryville would have to go to Huntersville, of course, if Shelby would lose, is because Huntersville's number 1 seed, Cherryville's number 2.
Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off. 2-2 now on Peterson. Where's Huntersville's home field?
West Mecklenburg.
Okay. The pitch, 2-2 pitch.
Call strike.
Strike 3.
Got him looking.
Yes, he did. 1 away. And bring up Will Ray. Will Ray tonight. has walked, singled, and flied out twice. And there's a strike call.
First batter that Hastings has struck out tonight was Peterson.
Peterson asked for time, not granted, and the pitch is popped a mile high. First baseman Weekly gives chase, but it'll go out of play up on the hill behind the first base dugout. Strike two. Umpire doesn't always have to grant timeout.
No, he does not.
And he did not. Ray threw that hand up just as Dylan Hastings was going into his windup. And the umpire did not grant it. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Ray. It's a ball. And here's a foul ball. Still 0-2. 1-2.
The pitch by Hastings.
And that is
inside
ball two.
For 2-2 count, 1 out, 1 man on. Post 100 needing 2 outs to close out the series.
All right, getting another baseball.
Hastings, the 4th pitcher used by Post 100 tonight. Brandon Alexander, the starter.
And here's a ground ball. Going to be tough. Travis will pick. Nope, can't come up with it. I think it's a base hit anyway, Danny.
Yeah, it's
no way to get
he'll
the
go down
batter.
to the base hit. Slow roller.
I was getting a text there from Kevin. I won't read all of it, but he says basically Huntersville plays at North Mech.
At North
and
Mech,
press
that's right.
is not allowed in the press box.
That's right. North Mech, I'm sorry. That is right.
And the press can't get in the press box, so go Shelby.
That's right. I do remember it plainly. The grandstands are kind of wooden, kind of dilapidated. Concession stand outside.
And the pitch to the batter hits Hunter Hires. Hit by a pitch, so it ain't over yet, folks. Base is loaded. 1 out. And Carter Harris, the batter, up. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. 14-6 Cherryville. Umpire takes Dylan Hastings' new baseball. We have not had rain here this evening.
No rain, but a lot of humidity.
But we had rain earlier, and yes, very humid. We can feel it here in the open air press box. You can just tell it by the way the players are perspiring. And the pitch is fouled off. Strike 1 on Harris.
Again, I'd like to thank our cameraman, Josh Collins, for another great job.
Josh.
Down the right field line beyond the first base dugout.
Yeah, it's Josh Moo Collins.
Right. 0-1.
The pitch, ground ball, base hit between first and second for Harris. That'll bring in 1 run. Knight will score. 14-7. Ribby for Harris. Base is still loaded, 1 out. Ray goes to third, Hires to second. Harris, of course, at first base and brings up Norton, the pitcher. Nick Norton's first at bat, he walked. He's in the number 9 hole. They've got 2 outs to get 7 runs at least.
Wow.
And the bases are loaded. And it's fouled off, strike 1. Six won't do them any good.
No.
8 would send it back to Cherryville.
You're talking crazy.
7 would send us to the 10th. 2 outs will send us to round 3.
Ball one. 1-1 count to the number 9 batter.
Yep, Nick Norton.
He would double play.
That'd be good. I thought about that. It's fouled off. 1-2. Here's the Wizard ball. Do we need to rub it for a double play? There you go. See what that does. There was an ant crawling on it. I don't know if that matters or not.
Our music lady, Judy, sent that along. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, she said.
1-2 pitch. And it's a curveball in for strike 3. There you go. Wizard ball got us that. Out. Do it again, Dan. Just don't cut our cell phone off when you do that.
We're kind of superstitious, aren't we?
A little bit. Jacob Rand, top of the order.
Bill Abernathy started that, the Wizard, and we've been doing this for many, many years. We thank him for that. Hope he's listening in tonight, him and his sweet wife, Claire.
The pitch to the left-hander, ball 1 outside. Rand has grounded out, singled again and scored, walked and scored, and reached on a fielder's choice in that leadoff spot tonight, or top of the order spot. Dylan Hastings steps off. And the next pitch, ball 2-0.
That lashed out.
Bases loaded, 2 out. And time. Rand, who was the catcher in game 1, played second base. Games 2 and 3 is in right field tonight. And it's low, 3-0. Well, nowhere to put him. But 7 runs to play with here.
Yeah.
And 1 out to get.
You gotta think he's not gonna be swinging at anything right here.
And that's ball 4. Ball 4, so an RBI at bat for Rand, drawing a bases loaded walk. That'll bring in Ray. 14-8. Down third goes Hires, to second Harris. Rand at first for Chadwick.
Pretty good athlete in Chadwick. We've seen him pitch. We've seen him play short. He's got 2 hits tonight.
And it's fouled back.
Swinging away. He had a home run cut there.
And the poor guy has to go to college at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that awful?
Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
Well, I guess good bit of the school year, it's not summertime.
Right.
0-1. The pitch. Fouled off.
Slow breaking ball. Caught him off guard there. I think he was looking for a fastball to drive. So Hastings can waste a pitch or 2 here and get him to chase on something bad off the plate.
He's the 8th batter of the inning. 2 runs have scored. It's 14-8. 2 out, bases loaded. And the pitch from Hastings. Fouled off. He just caught a piece of it.
Just a little bit, yep.
Stick around for our College Building Supplies postgame show and our Medical Center Pharmacy MVP award, plus the line score and other stats and the update of what's next for Cherryville. The pitch swung on and struck him out. You're right, Danny. That's the ball game. As the inning summary was 2 runs on 3 hits.
No errors and 3 runners left on base. Final score, Cherryville Post 114, Union County Post 535, 8.
All right, folks, stay tuned. We've got our College Building Supplies postgame show coming up. You've been listening to B Square Construction Post 100 Baseball. Stick around. We're not done.
Having so many policies with different providers makes everything confusing.
May I?
When you bundle your home, auto, and life insurance policies with Nationwide, will help you feel more protected and even save you up to 25%. I think you can take it from here, right? Nationwide is on your side.
Call your local Nationwide agent, Sandy Cunningham in Cherryville today at 704-445-1990.
For complete auto repair, see Garen Sellers at Sellers Service Center on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway. Right now, they're offering alignments for only $29.95 with a purchase of 4 tires. But hurry, the offer ends soon. From tires and repair to inspections to alignment and custom rims, Sellers Service Center does it all. From AC repair to shocks, struts, oil changes, and computerized balancing. Sellers Service Center does it all. 7156 Dallas-Cherryville Highway. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturdays, 8 to 1.
St. John's Lutheran Church has a new pastor. Reverend Eric Childers welcomes everyone to worship at St. John's in Cherryville. Sunday school begins at 9:45 a.m. and worship at 11 a.m. every Sunday. We also have Lenten services on Wednesdays with a meal at 6 p.m. and service at 6:30 p.m. through Easter Sunday. Elementary school youth also meets every Wednesday at 4:45, and high school and middle school youth meet every other Sunday night at 6 p.m. Come visit and worship with us at St. John's Lutheran Church, 310 West Church Street, Cherryville, North Carolina, 704-435-9264.
Bruce isn't sure why he's out here, but this happens every time Aunt Betty and her allergies come to town, doesn't it, Bruce? But now, Train can help downtrodden animals like Bruce. A Train Clean Effect system removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools, so your owners will never choose Aunt Betty over you again. Let's go find your family a Train dealer.
Call Roland Black Heating and Cooling, 704-865-1375.
It's hard to stop a train.
All right, folks, welcome back to our broadcast, the College Building Supplies post-game show coming up here, and our Medical Center Pharmacy MVP of the game award as well. Danny, a 14-8 Cherryville victory tonight. It was a 1-1 game for a while, a 1-0 game for a good little while, and then 1-1 for a short time.
And then, of course, in the sixth inning, Cherryville put 4 runs on the board, and then 4 more runs in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and 3 in the 9th. So Cherryville Post 100 came to play tonight. They faced a pitcher that had never had seen in the series in Chadwick, and they got to him later in the game and, of course, knocked him out of the game. Chadwick pitched 5 1/3 innings. He gave up 5 runs and 11 hits, and he is the losing pitcher for Union County tonight.
Keep talking. I'm working on this
Okay,
computer.
and the winning pitcher was Ryan Kraft. Coach Reynolds used 4 pitchers tonight. Brandon Alexander also used Dustin Wilson, Ryan Kraft, and then in the 7th inning, Dylan Hastings came on to finish the game for Post 100. Cherryville scoring 14 runs tonight on 17 hits, committed only 1 error, left 11 runners on base. Union County, 8 runs on 12 hits, committed 4 errors, and left 12 runners on base. Again, the final score, 14-8. Cherryville Post 100 winning the series 3-1.
Okay, okie dokie. And Cherryville then will move on to the 3rd round of the Area 4 playoffs against either the winner of Shelby and Huntersville, and that could go either way tomorrow.
Right.
Shelby up 2-1. If they win the first game at 5 o'clock, they'll win the series and start the 3rd round in Cherryville. If Huntersville beats Shelby the first game, it could it will go to a doubleheader. If Huntersville wins that series, Cherryville will have to travel for the first game on Sunday. If Shelby wins the series overall against Huntersville, it'll still start in Cherryville Sunday night. So that's the way that boils down. And now on our College Building Supplies post-game show, it is time for our Medical Center Pharmacy MVP award?
Well, we could give it to a lot of the Cherryville players. We had 6 players that had 2 or more hits tonight, but we are going to give the player of the game to Brad Huff. Brad 2 for 6, scored a run, a triple and a double, and knocked in 5 runs tonight.
That's right. These guys, a lot of them had multiple hits and RBIs and runs scored, and they probably don't care. I mean, they just like winning ball games.
Yeah,
and,
Thomas Best 3 hits, Josh Beam 2 hits, Brad Huff 2 hits, Seth Weekly 3 hits, Dylan Hastings 3 hits. Luke Kaiser batting in the 9-hole, had a great night tonight. He also had 2 hits.
All right. Well, that'll kind of do it here from Ron Christopher Stadium at Wingate University. First time I've broadcast here. I know Cherryville played here last year, but I was at the beach during that. So made a couple trips down here, got one game in due to the weather, and Cherryville wins the series in 3-1 and awaits the winner of Shelby and Huntersville. What you got? A reminder on the junior tournament?
Final Four championship got rained out tonight at Ashbrook High School, and that's 4 teams will be playing for 2 spots in the state championship in Swansboro. First game tomorrow at 11 o'clock will pit Gastonia against South Caldwell A. In game 2 tomorrow afternoon around 1:30, 2 o'clock at Cherryville Post 100 with a 22-2 record will take on South Caldwell B. That's tomorrow afternoon at Ashbrook High School.
All right, so stay tuned to WCSL and WhatsUpShopper.com for the 3rd round of the playoffs, Cherryville and opponent to be determined. And
we appreciate you fans listening in tonight and hanging with us, and we hope you enjoyed the game.
All right, thanks to our cameraman, Josh Collins, and for Danny Aker, this is Milton Baker saying Post 100 Baseball, a production of KTC Broadcasting. We'll see you on Sunday. We join WOHS and programming in progress.